Let's see if it worked. Nope, it's not working. Wait. No? Is it happening? I think we're here. Hold up. Wait a minute. I did it. Explosions, nukes. Hello, and I can. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. I finally got it to work. Now the computer can work at a speed that makes sense, please. Hold on, I gotta make an announcement that I'm streaming right now. Sorry, I'm doing a couple things right now. Alright, now the Discord knows. Okay, why does it still say that this is... Dude. Sorry, I'm juggling a couple things here. Does the layer work fine for you after the patch? No, not really, no. I mean, mostly it's better. But there's still a bunch of bugs, that like enemy bugs, that cause the game to lag out. It's really lame. Changing the name of the stream. Cybergrind review back? Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Am I okay right now? You guys hear me? Yes? Okay. I'm shocked to see how few viewers we have right now. Probably because the other stream was fake, quote unquote. Okay. There's a lot going on right now. Fraudulent stream. Now we're back. Oh my god, I haven't played this game in so long. And the game is loud. Feels like it's been ages? Yes. I finally... Okay, so here's what happened, right? My headset cord, it broke. So I wasn't able to, you know, listen to audio, and it would just, like, freak out whenever I plugged it into my PC. And, you know, I don't want my audio to spill into my microphone if I don't have a headset in. So I went and I got a new headset cord, and now it is epic. It's working. Everything is working, and I can stream again, and everything is fine in the world. What am I doing? Show new tech? What do you mean new tech? Is there new tech that I'm not aware of? Do 360? Oh wait, I'm an idiot. My perception of 360, my FOV makes it so difficult. Oh my god. I'm so hyper focused on this now. I suck. Oh, almost. I did it! Did it again. Yeah, I haven't played Ultrakill in a hot minute, so don't mind me if things seem awkward. Hello, Broccolini. I get getting punked by Mind Flayer and Insurrection on the same wave. How do I own them? Well, we're actually probably going to be talking a lot about that today since we're doing Cybergrind review. Yeah, Cybergrind review is back, all epic. And I've gotten so much worse. I haven't played in like 2 months. Yeah. I can't lie, dude. This fraud patch is, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of made the game a little bit worse to play, in my opinion. Not even just performance-wise, just like, I don't know, I feel like I've walked out of it with less than I had, you know what I mean? And not just because of the hammer nerf either. I've fully adjusted to the hammer nerf at this point. Also, I would prefer if we had an English-only chat because I can't read it. But Ansik, if you can translate, that'd be nice. Because it seems you speak both languages. I think you can screw Mind Flayer and focus down Insurrectionists. I don't know. Okay, well, okay. One key thing when it comes to fighting Mind Flayers is that they teleport due to line of sight, right? And they will always teleport into your line of sight. Right? Which makes them pretty easy targets for the most part. So if you want to isolate a Mind Flayer, you just have to go around a corner or a line of sight blocker and wait for her to teleport to you. That's why a lot of people like to go underneath the Cybergrind, because they'll always teleport with you. And Insurrectionists, easy, it's just cannonballs and fire. That's basically how you counter both of them at the same time. Insurrectionists, if you stay in one part of the map, you know, for a prolonged amount of time, if there's multiple, right? First of all, come on. Yo thing. They'll all crowd up and you'll get like really good explosion and fire value this way. And also if they jump on top of each other like that, it's mega damage. Yeah, I don't know if you're at the waves where you can like fight multiple insters at once, but you definitely want to be facing them like all in one area if you can help it. Screwdriver the Insurrectionist, I would prefer if you didn't Screwdriver Mind Flayers, because Screwdrivering Mind Flayers usually leads to a Mind Flayer getting killed, like here. Screwdriver this Mind Flayer, she's just gonna die because of like the sheer number of enemies in the area. And that can very frequently lead to you like losing out on Screwdriver value. Obviously the alternative to that is like she will teleport away and she won't die to Maurice in that way, but you know. He says English is not great. Okay, well I mean if he just wants to chill, it's fine. Gun. Yeah, that's how Mind Flayers TP. Do you think 8-3 is harder than P2? Both are easy enough, but yeah. I don't know, I can't really speak empirically on that. I think 8-3 8-3 is only harder, but not for reasons that are like, you know, very player friendly. It's like how nauseating the gravity transitions can be, and like, you know, getting kicked out of the map obviously sucks. Like P2 is just a very fluid, you know, easy way to play. 8-3 is just like, you know, gravity changing overload, especially the last part. I hate the last part. God, the last part makes me pull my hair out. Not because it's hard, it's just like annoying when I want to do something, and when the thing I want to do is stopped by my gravity flipping, and then I suddenly am moving down instead of up or something like that. It's just so damn annoying. Any good starters for Cybergrind, because there's not a lot of resources I can find and I'm struggling. Yeah, sure, there's plenty. So I don't know how, well, tell me what your PB is first of all. But some really good starters out there. You can obviously like oil into the sky, and like that'll cause oil to rain down during the wave. I like to do half oil into the sky and then half oil on the map, like that, right? That way a bunch of oil is on the map, and then when this oil is going to expire, a bunch more oil will land like that, and sort of extend the fire duration. So that's a really good starter. You can also do a slab coin. I'm doing this wrong. That, right, that does like roughly 27 damage with 4 coins and roughly like 15, 16 with 2 coins. So you can get like, you can kill like an entire Virtue or Radchu that way with that alone, or a Sentry or something. And the hit slow, right here, I'll show you. Okay, well, normally it doesn't target like a fucking stray. But, wow, that's a Radiant one. Normally there's hit slow, which is like, you know, all of the hit scans hitting enemies, which will slow the game down. And that gives you time to react, as well as it gives you a bunch of style, especially if it hits a head. Yeah, the head of an enemy, I mean. But yeah, my starting wave is 80, so what my gameplay looks like is probably very different from yours, and especially the decisions I make because of what I'm used to on these higher levels. Here I may feel inclined to go for a screwdriver or an insert, just so I can stay in S rank. Then obviously the Radiance buffs might just get me killed here. Or Radiance bugs, I mean. Wow, I can't believe I did that. That was crazy. That was such a low density wave. I haven't seen a single gutterman. I hate these guys. Yeah, I'm also running a mod, giving my stream reminder for people to join the Discord. Yeah, definitely join the Discord. The Discord has been popping off lately. It's very like active. I love my community so much. We've got a really good thing going. Moderation has been improving. We've got like, what, 400 people? Something like that? A lot of regulars. So yeah. Definitely join if you think your Ultrakill community stuff is a little bit thin right now. If you join the Discord, you can actually submit gameplay and I can end up reviewing it to try to give you some tips on how to improve. That's what we're going to be doing today, actually. I'm going to be reviewing some gameplay and trying to give some tips for how to improve. RTC nuke, my beloved. Da, 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 da. God, come on, Gutterman. Lock TF out. Yeah, I'm just gonna go until I die right now. I'm kind of just warming up, trying to get my brain to the headspace of what I'm doing. I've been nuking a little bit more often lately. Trying to get into the groove of using all my weapons 100% of the time. So if you see me nuking, or failing to nuke, that's why. How am I doing? When the new weapon tier list? I'm gonna wait till after they'd finish with all like the bug fixes and everything, because currently like stuff about like the piercer is bugged, for instance. The deercer, I mean, the default piercer. So I can't like really rate how strong it is. For the most part though, it is definitely stronger than the slab piercer now. Holy. Thank you, Auto Nuke. Thank you, my pump caches. My beloved. Is Triple Jack still viable? I'm running it right now. What do you think, man? Of course it's viable. Woo, that was bad. I accidentally slammed instead of slid. Wow, that was bad. What do y'all think about the playlist? Nothing but the best in it, IMO. Wow. I'm fucking up so bad. I've grabbed 2 of my rockets in a row. So here's what I mean by slab coining at the start of the wave, right? Just did a bunch of damage to that Mind Flayer and also gave me a bunch of time to react to everything that's going on around me. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, see, this is another thing about the game. It's hard to know the strength of a lot of weapons when this can happen. Because... Okay, and yeah, I'm dead. I couldn't see the frickin' hook point. Also, hi, YouTube deleter. I died because I couldn't see the hook point. That's so dumb. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons why I'm not making the new weapon tier list. That's one of them. I think, how many was that? That was like... 8 Providences, maybe more than that. It was bad. Also, don't listen to this. There's like 7. I was with Catmint, who's like I think their PB is 201. They're like top 20 right now. I was with them in a VC and we were looking at all the Steam leaderboards. At least 70 people like above me are fake. And they just they manipulated the Steam leaderboard to put their name up there. They had like 2 hours in the game or something. So don't listen to that. What's your Cybergrind PB across difficulties? Let's look right now. My Cybergrind PP. 70 on violent. Standard, never played. Lenient, never played. Harmless, never played. Aim screw during jack stop. I do that sometimes. Too many explosions. I mean, it was the virtue beam of just like bright and annoyingness. Took me a long while to realize Cybergrind is endurance game mode. Yeah, it is. It really is just a matter of like how long can you survive. That's why Screwdriver is so disgusting on the Cybergrind. I mean, it's great in other places, but like it is so good on Cybergrind because literally the whole thing about it is that it just keeps you alive longer than you should be with style and health. PB's 44. Well, hey, with the kinds of conversations we'll be having in this stream today, you know, you might take some tips that you'll use later and push that PB up to like 50. Yo, bro. What, bro? Never glimpsed these heights. My highest on 25. We can make that 30 today. Promise you. Today it's gonna be 30. Screwdriver has definitely saved a lot of P ranks for me. Yeah. It's the style is just so crazy. I was literally looking at my my video today. Actually, I already have it over here. Where is it? This one right here. I was literally looking at this. This one popped off. Like, I think this was sitting at like 40k views, and then over the course of like the last 2 weeks, it's jumped up to like 62 views, 62k views. This is easily my most viewed video. Watch this video. If you don't know the mystery, and the mastery behind the Screwdriver, you watch this video. Because genuinely, I've like convinced so many people. It's insane. With this video alone. It's so good. It's so good. Brave good browser, yeah. We'll do it, yeah. People hate on Screwdriver, but style, yeah. Why? If anyone still hates on Screwdriver in the Big 26, that's crazy. That's genuinely like that's lunacy right there. Like if someone hates on the Screwdriver nowadays, you point a finger at them and you say bad. My PB is 58. Even managed to get to wave 56 post fraud once, but sometimes have skill issue. Yeah, it happens. More like did review, son. Don't shut up. I've been day 1 screw glazer. Nice. Yeah, I'll take accountability where I need to. There were days where I was, you know, a screwdriver hater when I made my first tier list. I want to hear how different my voice sounds, if it sounds different at all.
Hello again. Today I'm gonna
Oh wow. I'm a little bit younger in this video. September 16th, 2024. Damn. Year and a half ago. Yeah, but I put the screwdriver. Oh yeah. Really funny. YouTube auto did my freaking, what's it called? What are these things? These headers, these like timestamp headers. It auto did them. Sharpshooter, coin, marksman, slab sharpshooter, jackhammer, pump charge, saw on, nail gun, saw blade, whiplash, fire starter, fists. It's just random weapons go. It does melt mind flares, yeah. Screw punch during jackstop. I've honestly considered doing it. One of the nice things, like if you really want to master the screwdriver, you know what I mean? Here, let me try to get a small example going. Right, if you have a screwdriver in an enemy, you can try to, like, you have to be close enough, obviously. You can try to punch during the hit stop. Obviously, it's really hard to do. God, because you have to time it in such a way that, right, like that. You have to actually angle it during the hit stop so the screwdriver hits the other enemy. Like that, right? That's like high tier screwdriver tech right there. Like manipulating the hit stop of the hammer in order to get, like, you know, really good damage value. Yeah. Huge stuff. How do you set up your conduction combo? I use saw blades except for the green nail gun. Oh yeah, you use ADA. I use ADA personally. I love ADA. I love man, I've made so many videos on this loadout. It is such a slept on loadout. Crazy good conduction loadout. You only need the overheat nail gun for conduction. So it's just like you get the best of like all worlds, in my opinion, with this loadout. Do I play Garden Warfare 2? Yes, I do. Been playing since the game came out. What about oil overheat? Oh, you mean spontaneous combustion? See, unpopular opinion on my end, I hate spontaneous combustion. It's just such a, like, lengthy tech to pull off. Like, okay. Like, to pull the tech off, you need to first, right? Like so that looked like a fast-ish kill, right? Because basically all that's happening is like you're oiling an enemy up, and then the nails, because they burn, they will trigger the oil every time they hit, right? So that's what's happening. It's just like, I mean, sure, you can call it oil waste, right? But like, you know, this is kind of like the highest health enemy you can use it on. And like, it's decent, but that whole investment, that takes roughly 3 seconds to pull off. Like a 3-second gutter tank kill is really slow. The only time it would be good, and it's funny because it actually doesn't work on this enemy, doesn't work on Insurrectionist. So like, you'll see the oil won't fully uncoat, despite me using the nails. The oil didn't uncoat the Insurrectionist. But on the enemy, you know, the gutter tank, right? The oil uncoats because it's burning fast due to the nails. It doesn't work on the Insurrectionist. Would be really good on the Insurrectionist. Holy moly. Would be really good on the Insurrectionist, but it's not. Insurrectionist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a lot of syllables. God. Yeah, to me, it doesn't seem worth. It's cool, and I would love for, you know, if it got extended to working on husks, I would definitely love to use it, but currently it only works on bots. It works on, you know, angels, I guess. Actually, I want to see. Maybe it's a little bit better because it probably works on powers, I think. Yeah, but it's really hard to do because they freaking move. Oh. What? Okay. All I did was I didn't even kill her. Hold on. Yeah, and good luck hitting this. I don't even think that worked. Doesn't work on the Mirror Reaper. Oh, I have a mod. Just see, I have a mod, by the way. The stage needs a hero. Doesn't work on him either. Which it would be amazing if it worked on the Mirror Reaper, but it doesn't. This mod is awesome. I'm subbing immediately. Thank you. Yes. Also, I do love Cruelty Squad. I know what your profile picture is from. I play the game. Cruelty Squad is epic. I have about like 114 hours on that game. Let me turn down my FOV. A lot of people get put off by my FOV. Turn it down. 150. Is that better? You guys think that's better? I'm gonna make another FOV video at some point soon, further like actually explaining why I like this, like why I like 160 FOV. A lot of people have been saying like try out panini projection, which basically like stops like you know how like the sides it's distorted, but like in the center it's less distorted. Right, like doing this, it makes like the wall on the right side of my screen look really long, but like when I look at it, it's short. Panini projection makes it so everything like fits more evenly on your screen. So like it looks like that even when it's to the side of my screen like this. I don't like it, and people should just get used to this IMO. I did not know you can turn off the style text below the rank. Yeah. Hi. Hello. By the way, if you guys don't know, I'm also streaming on Twitch right now. If you guys could help me, it'd be a big, really appreciate it. If you guys could just go over to the Twitch stream and mute it and just have it open. You could get me to Twitch affiliate actually. If I just get enough, I get like 3 average viewers every stream on Twitch, I can get Twitch affiliate, which I don't know what that means really, but it's good, I think, because I probably want to stream more often. So, yeah. If any number of you guys could do that, I have the link in the sorry, not in the description, in the Discord. So if you join the Discord, you can get it there, or you can just look up Brocklight on Twitch, and you'll probably find me. But remember to mute the tab, not on the player, or else it doesn't work. What do you mean it doesn't work? If you mute the player, it doesn't actually like count it towards like being a viewer. Fear and Hunger is a finished dev. Yeah, finished devs are just batshit crazy. Yeah, they are a different breed. Okay. Yeah, go over to the other stream and let someone on my Twitch side of things is telling me this. If you just mute the tab instead of the stream, that would be really nice. My starting wave is wave 80, personally. But I have fun on the stream, I'm asleep. Alright, good night. How big of a problem are Mirror Reapers? I mean, they're less of a problem now. They used to just be, like, annoying as hell, but they still suck. Because they force you to move. They don't really have any parryable moves, so they're not easily counterable in any way. The only way you can counter them is by kiting them into other enemies that do a lot of damage, like Maurice. Because Maurice can still kill him, I think. The stage needs a hero. I'm pretty sure Maurice... Oh. Alright. Oh yeah, Maurice also moves him. Oh, is he allergic to Maurice? Huh. Yeah. So if he runs into him, he still dies. Also. I've not seen that before. This wave needs a hero. But yeah, kiting them into other enemies like Maurice. We'll just do this. Right? Maurice will like melt him. That's obviously a good way to counter him. No, there's no real way to kill a Reaper fast, sadly. I mean, you can set him on fire, which will make him take more damage. Right? And you can just shoot him with anything, you don't have to light him like that, but... Triple hammer screwdriver, I mean, I guess that kills him, but don't do that. What is this? Why is everything green? Because, oh wow. I don't think he liked that. So dumb. I'm Broccolite. I'm the broccoli guy. So it just so happens to be this situation. Drop the mod. I think the mod is on Thunderstore. I don't know. Someone, the person who made it, I think is in the chat right now. They'll be able to tell you how to get it. I don't know. They just gave it to me. It's not. I don't know if it's public or anything yet, but it should be. They tried. They just don't know how to do it. Cannot fathom SM1 genuinely gooning to the incredibly... Oh, someone. Yeah, no, it is crazy. Also, after 7 hours, I can say for art as possible jackhammer only, it was the worst part of the challenge by a mile. What do you mean? Of what challenge? Did you do, like, hammers only? Or, like, just one weapon only kind of thing? Why does incredibly gassy Mirror Reaper exist? You're really asking this question right now? This is why. That's why, right there. And these stupid fucking orbs that no one likes. And he fucking runs away from you. What the... Okay, that hand was just carrying me. If it's broccoli based, shouldn't the green be darker? I mean, I'm trying to go for like a black and green thing. I just really like jade green. Jade green is my favorite color. I like the shiny. And I kind of have like the black thing going on to try to offset it a little bit, like visually. I almost got soloed by Cassie. 67 health, by the way. Dude, shut the fuck up. It actually has 80. As you can see here, it has 80 health. Just so you know. Beating fraud, but I can only move via the jackhammer, no wise, no other thing. Oh yeah, you're the one that made those videos. Oh man. I'm so sorry you had to go through that though. 6'7" to the big 26, yeah. That's the statement right there. Oh, I have 6'7". Oh my god. You know what? Fuck you guys. I can't even hurt myself. Wow, it wants me to have it. There you go. How do I dislike? Alright. Well, I wanted to die. Yeah, that makes sense. We are going to be doing Cybergrind review, I guess, like in a minute. I think I'm gonna grab a snack and then we'll start doing it. But yeah, we're soon to Cybergrind review it up. Thank you everyone who's joining me on the Twitch stream thing, by the way. Big preach on that. What is happening? Why is the Twitch thing not showing? I'm reloading the tab. Sorry, hold on. Oh, it is. Okay, weird. My computer's just being slow. I should plug in my laptop. And currently I have my laptop I have my laptop to my left, and then I have my PC to my right. That's how I have 2 monitors currently. It's kind of a rinky-dink system going on right now. I was at a hockey game yesterday, and some random boomer did the 6-7 thing in front of me, then looked at me like I would understand. That is fucking hilarious. Breathing in my ear. Sorry, am I breathing? I won't breathe again. What are your PC specs? I don't fucking know. I think I have a 380. If I don't know what that means. My friend went PC shopping for me, and I paid for it. That's kind of what happened. Maybe the Mirror Reaper? Okay, good. Also, hello, Clough. Speaking of Clough, I'm sorry that this is, you know, what reminds me. But, there you go. Yeah. So, basically how it works here, I'll actually go to the Discord. Oh, someone pinged me. Why is this pinged? War. I think French is trying to make something right now. Maybe it's an art, I don't know. No, it's not. Okay. Well, I got distracted already. Jesus, look at me. So yeah, we have like a bunch of people have submitted Cybergrind runs, and I'm going to be reviewing them. Not all of them. The ones that I can get to. And I'm going to try to provide advice to these people. You guys can apply the advice that I give to these people to your own gameplay. I've heard without a doubt that people who tune into these streams, they, you know, they absorb a lot of knowledge, and then they experience a huge surge in PB. So yeah, definitely join the Discord. Follow the submission process. There are rules to doing it. Normally we play Cybergrind bingo. And we'll just like have a bingo card up, and like people, when they make mistakes or do certain things, we'll like mark it, and whoever wins gets a roll. But we're not gonna be playing bingo today. We're just gonna be doing regular reviews. If you want, you can donate $1 to put yourself on a priority list that I have, which lets you, basically the first review that I do every stream, you get to have your thing done first. Let me see the donator list right now. Clough and Frenchinator and Mr. Potato Chisp. If any three of you are here right now, you can butt in and I'll review your gameplay first, but no pings man needs to learn. Listen, Frenchinator could do it. Frenchinator and I are cool, okay? And Ufnik, you're there too, where like if you ping me and it's about something that's like really cool, I don't mind. But, you know. I just hit my funny bone. It says donate. Wait, what does it say? Donate more than $1. Okay, let me change that. It should say donate $1 or more. $1 or... Come on. I can't see it. More. There you go. Perfect. Don't hit your gassy bone. Yeah, I'll try not to. But yeah, if you guys donate $1, I mean, I'm only saying this now because look at Cybergrind and view the skins that I have made. Oh, okay. Let's see this. Huh. Wow, like every color was used in the making of this. Jesus. Is this the only one? Or are there more? Oh. Ooh. This is cool. Who is this for? Is this for yourself? Or is this for someone else? Actually, speaking of which, I wonder if they updated the what is it? The mod, the UI mod. Oh yeah, weapon loadouts. That sounds interesting. Is it ultra cooldown? There's a UI mod. Better UI. Better weapon HUDs. There it is. Robert 2, you sent it again? Yeah, let me see this. That looks really cool. You said he needed dollar dog? Ever thought of, yes, I have thought of doing it. I actually have. It's funny. Like a year ago, I asked my friend to draw part of a thumbnail for it. So yeah, I already have like a thumbnail ready for that video. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. I was going to do it right before they dropped Fraud, funnily enough. So, you know, you can blame Fraud for that video not being out right now. But yeah, wait, hold on. I want to show something off, but man, what is the folder? I don't remember the folder. It should be on my desktop. Oh yeah, by the way, one day I'm gonna play Don't Stop Girly Pop. I played the demo for this game. It's a fast-paced movement shooter. I want to play Don't Stop Girly Pop on stream, so you guys can see my own reactions to the whole game, because I did buy the game. It was on sale for the Women's Month thing. Or Women's Day sale. Here it is. Yeah, so Cloth here made me a bunch of like style ranks, which is really, really cool. So like, for instance, when I get D rank, that's what that looks like. It looks really, really good. So I want to try to put that in here. It looks really sick in the gameplay. I don't want it to go to waste just rotting in my folders. So I am going to be implementing them here. Don't Stop Girly Pop is fire. Release the Brocolite files. Everyone's been saying this. It's the funny thing. It's just like an instant collective joke. Sorry, I'm silent while I'm copying these. I think, yeah, the light one is the one I usually use. And then finally, this one is my favorite. It looks really cool. So like basically with my whole channel, we've got like a religious theme. What the fuck? Okay, the mod still isn't updated because my dashes are now thick. As you can see in the center of my screen, which looks bad, but that's fine. But yeah, my little ranks, they go up, and it's really satisfying. The top right. It looks so good. And then Ultrakill rank is also beautiful. Yeah, so everyone thank Cloth for that. D-style should be D. You know, I've never banned someone from my chat, but I'm not going to do it now. I'm not going to start now. Making a promise for that. You switched B and C? Are you sure? Wait, did they fix that? Hold on. Because I think I'm pretty sure it's still like. No, look in the top right. It went in the right order. Like there's D, and then C is next, right? It should be correct. Yeah, and then it goes back down to D, and then B. Yeah, I don't need to swap it around. G style should be for gassy, sun. Yeah. Yeah, I really like Prophet. Prophet is just the sickest thing ever. What is the resolution of the style titles? No idea, you're gonna have to ask. I think it's like something by 300. 100, 300, maybe. Fart rank, nice. That's just, you know, did you know that green is scientifically the funniest color? I learned that recently. Yeah, 300 by 100, sorry. Green is scientifically the funniest color, which makes my whole situation with liking green really sad. So, you know, gives a bit of context as to why I'm sort of used to the green fart jokes. Brock took 3 overpowered jackhammers to an island and never seen again. No. You can't say that. You can't say that. It's not fair. Oh well. The jokes were bound to come. Dark green is the best color. I prefer jade green personally. I don't know, why did I suck at that? Come on. There you go. Yeah, but anyway, I guess we'll just start, right? We'll just go and do Cybergrind review. Just jump right into it. Do we have any related to fraud? We do. This is pre-fraud. Post-fraud PB. Let's check Equinoxes. I like Equinox. This is his post-fraud PB, apparently. Okay. No copyright, apparently. So we'll be able to just watch the whole thing easily, I'm sure. Purple's the best color, trust. Poop. No, I'm kidding. Purple's great. But I am a green lover. I love green. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to say that. I was going to say I love green, yellow. Green, yellow, black. Those are probably my favorite colors. It just sounds like toilet colors, which it just sounds bad. Green plus purple? I love green plus pink. Green plus pink is awesome. Okay? It's probably one of my favorite color combinations out there. Green black is definitely up there too, but green and pink. Brocklight loves toilets. I'm glad that's your first message in this chat. That's friggin' awesome, dude. Hold on, I'm gonna get a snack real quick. I'll be real fast. Hello? Hello? Oh, great. Oh, we gained viewers in that time. Epic. All right, so for those who don't know, we're doing Cybergrind review. So I'm a like top 50, 60 Cybergrind player. I've been top 25 before. And my PB is 164, and I basically just review people playing Cybergrind. If you want to have your gameplay submitted for me to review, you can submit it in the Discord through the link in the description. You can also donate money to have yours reviewed sooner than others, because I sort of just pick at random who I'm reviewing. But yeah, that's sort of the current state of affairs. Brocklight ate all the toilet paper during COVID. Dude. It sucks because all my own friends, like in my actual group, they make so many like potty jokes towards me They just say they're like, oh, you fart, because I do fart a lot. I will be honest, and this might be TMI, cover your ears, but I fart a lot. Okay, I'll be completely honest. But you know, I'm like the stinker of the group, though I don't smell bad. Make a point of that, okay? I don't smell bad. Okay. Hold on. Where? Sorry, just some dust on my desk. Perfecto. Should be good to go. Alright. Yeah, no more delays. You could almost say that you are incredibly gassy. I hate you. You're quickly becoming an enemy. Anyway, let's watch Equinox. Equinox really, really likes coin tech, so expect to start coins or... Wow, this is a crazy starting wave. Okay, so we have 4 specials at least. Insert dead already. Easy. Ah, there you go. There's a coin combo already. That was great. That was a great execution. You can tell he's been practicing. Oh yeah, he's been trying out the sawed-on shotgun more lately. Tech. Ooh, okay, okay. Also apparently been doing RTC nukes, I'm noticing. I think that was a melee P boost. Okay. So he tried his best not to play in the center. So for those who are sort of like, you know, on the lower end, more like, you know, wave 50 or less of Cybergrind, on this specific map, you do not want to play in the center of the map, right? I'm trying to get a good view. So basically, like how enemies spawn, Maurices and Sentries and Guttermen, they like to spawn on these those poles, or they like to spawn along these edges here. And basically, those are like your number one, like, infinite range enemies that can snipe you from anywhere on the map, and they can basically end your run even when you leave them unchecked. So basically, you don't want to be playing in the center of the map here because they will have all of their line of sight on you from every angle of the map. You want to be playing either on the edges or on like the other sides of these like poles. You don't want to play in between these poles usually because Maurices, when they fire their beam explosion, it can hit a pole and it can deal explosion damage to you, which you don't want. You want to be playing on the outsides if you can, or on these stair areas here. These are definitely the best plays to play, and as you could see, as Equinox was sort of like piecing apart this stage, that's definitely what he was doing. Yeah, the moment he found himself in the center, he left. As you can see, this is a lot of just Guttermen and Maurices, so it's not like terrible threats, but definitely some threatening enemies for this specific map. Yeah, so you want to play like Equinox is right now. GD reference in the music. Rename your channel to Gassy Light. Dude, you guys need to shut the hell up. Alright, I need to eat a snack and then I'll unmute when I have to say something. There's a Providence here, so I'm curious. So one thing I'm noticing is he likes to do RTC nukes up here. I don't know why. I'm trying to see if maybe it's like, you know, when the Maurices spawn in, it get like the deflections and like the style, but I don't know. Delicious conduction, though. Ooh. You think that was a slurp coin? What did it hit? What's that red explosion? Oh my god, look at that. The Slarp went down, hit a coin, and deflected down into the projectile it was shooting and blew him up. That's really cool. Yeah, number one tip, if you're still like, you know, sub 50 Cybergrind, you gotta get used to rocket rides. I have a video actually that I put out some time ago that goes over all of the ways to rocket ride. All of its strengths and weaknesses as well. So you should definitely watch that video. It's like one of the best ways to reposition and get out of danger, go, you know, and engage danger as well in the game. Oh, and here he's setting up a Death Star. He did not know what he was shooting at. I'm sorry, but that beam was in the way. Oh my god, okay, so there's already... What is it? That's 4 special enemies. Super unlucky. The fast coin punch, interesting. Okay, charge back. Nice. Wow, oh my god, this is a huge Death Star. Holy. Oh my god. Yes, that's something that like a lot of advanced players will do. Is they'll set up this little this thing called a Death Star in the beginning of a wave. Basically what's happening is he's just stocking a bunch of rockets in the sky. And then he's trying to find a target as the enemies are spawning in, and then fire all of the rockets out onto one enemy. He definitely hit something, because there's not a lot of enemies in this wave. Probably a gutter tank or something. Do the red parts of the arena instantly kill you? No, they instantly kill enemies. They don't instantly kill insurrectionists, or I think they don't kill who did the angel, new angel. Powers, right? They don't instantly kill powers. Well, if you can see the frame drops, Fraud has killed the performance of this game. Yeah, powers. Also, hi, Day Knight. Good to see you. You have no clue how to do them? Damn. Ooh. 2 Sarp coin. Even the one hammer would have done a better job there. It seems like he's just going for style for the most part. We're really going to see like what he looks like under pressure when he gets to like wave 60 or 65. But right now we're just getting a feel for how he plays. He's always targeting the Guttermen and the Maurices, which is definitely what you should do in a lot of these waves. Because oil will kill ferrymen and swords machines, and, you know, Cerberus and stuff like that, who are just walking around on the bottom of the map. Yeah, like that. So he doesn't super need to worry about those enemies, because he's already getting free damage with the oil. And that's, like, literally, by the way, like, literally, I would say third best weapon in the entire Cybergrind is the Firestarter, for sure. Third best weapon. Firestarter is, like, just beneath the CE jackhammer and the freeze frame rocket launcher, because this thing, the fire damage doesn't discriminate between how many enemies are on it. It will deal 2 damage every second to every enemy standing in any puddle of fire. So that's basically racking up to like 16 damage per glob for however many enemies are walking through it. That as you get to like wave like 100, for instance, this is genuinely doing like 200 damage alone. It's crazy. I lost some of my runs because I did a conduction so good it lagged the game a lot and I couldn't react in a small period of time and died. Yeah, I've had that happen. Funnily enough, I actually I used to play on MacBook. You know what? After this, unless you guys wanted to do, okay, I'll ask you guys now. After this one, would you guys like me to review more Cybergrind gameplay of like the current way that Ultrakill is, or would you guys like me to go review my gameplay way back when I first started playing? Because I think both of those could be interesting. I'll keep playing for now, but you guys include your thoughts in the chat right now. Do both at the same time. Nice chips. I'm eating cereal right now. That was a crazy combo. I want to see that again. Some Slarp coin thing. That was some weird Slarp coin thing, and it hit a projectile, I think? Yeah, it hit one of the Maurice projectiles, and it did crazy high damage. Oh, and the melee P-boost with the Sawdon. P-boosting with the Sawdon is 11 damage, by the way. 11 damage. It's crazy. I'm telling you guys, the Sawdon is slept on like crazy. Oh my god. That guy just did jack shots to Maurice using shotguns. He could have P-boosted himself to death there. That was scary. Oh wow. Okay, just a Radiant Maurice tucked away. He's just doing shotgun jack shots. Variation order on jackhammers. I have a pump charge first, and core eject second, and then Sawdon third. Wow. Okay. I think this is the third time now that, like, mainly, what's it called, special enemies have appeared all at the same time. That was, like, a ferryman, that's a power, and an insurrectionist all in the same wave. It's annoying. Also, I think that power just died to Maurice. I would personally recommend using red gauge hits. Wait, oh my god, I hear that. That's neuron activator. I can't believe he's listening to neuron activator. Piercer Puners. Okay, dude. What's a slarp shot? So the slarp just means slab sharpshooter. So SL from slab and then ARP from sharpshooter. And then, so a slarp coin combo is when you put a slarp into a coin. I can show you right now, actually. They can stop being so full of food. Basically, because there's so many hit scans, right? The game slows down a lot because a lot of hit scans have to pass through the enemy. You can throw a coin on top of the slarp hit scan to cause it to go down and up again, which can get you a lot more damage, right? So a lot of like intricate slarp combos will have you do, let me see if I can do this first try. Okay, well, they'll have you do, wow, wait, did I do that at all right? I don't think I did. But you can like punch the coin as well, like, during the time that it's being hit. Okay, I keep doing it too early. Let's do that again. Sorry, now I'm determined. I messed that up. Messed it up again. God, it's so hard to do. Yeah, you get the point. And you can add more coins for more damage, or you can punch the coin as hit scans are hitting the coin to reset the coin and have it go again. So that's what slarp coining is. Also, I love that neuron activator is in this playlist. It's fucking awesome. Have the thing where Ferryman keeps jumping higher and higher in the Cybergrind? Yeah, they happen to me. I've been stuck on the high 60s, and I feel like it's mostly because I'm not good enough at rocket riding. Yes, that would be a very big reason as to why. Because rocket riding is genuinely, like, again, freeze frame rocket launcher, like, probably the best weapon in the game on Cybergrind. Huh. That's another thing. Providences, they have an uncapped spawn currently. So on higher waves, like I think like there were 3 or 4 on this map, on this wave. Like, just any number of them could spawn. If you were here earlier in the stream, you saw that, like, how many providences was it? I think like 8 providences spawned on my wave, on like wave like 95 or something. It was crazy. Should I have a Slarp or a Slab Piercer in second slot? I would recommend Slarp personally. It just has a way faster charge up time and can yield a lot more damage. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to, you know, high waves, like, I've gotten to, like, over wave 100 with nothing but the pump charge jackhammer. It's doable. A lot of it is just, like, game sense. But, you know. As long as you know what you're doing, you can supplement rocket riding for a lot of things. It just happens to be extremely convenient. Cybergrind review is back. So we're at wave 63 now. So we're going to be seeing a lot more difficult challenges for Equinox here. Ooh, okay. Decent conduction. I think he was trying to go for a coin combo there. Okay. Yeah, not really. I think he was just using it for explosion. Yeah, right now he's literally just staying up in the air and cycling his cooldowns, spamming double hammer boosts. Wish this gameplay's better. What am I munching? I'm eating Fruit Loops right now. Hello, I love you. Very helpful content, by the way. I was about to say, I love you is a little strong. I love your very helpful content. Awesome. I'm very happy you like my content. Share it to all of your Ultrakill friends. Also, is chat not showing up on the side of the screen? Hold on. Let me fix that. There you go. There's something else. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Chat should be showing up on the screen now. That was weird. I didn't know that chat wasn't showing. I'm not eating chips while playing, no. That'd be really funny, though. Eating chips while playing Cybergrind. Day 270. You know, you've seen those videos. Okay, here's a difficult wave. This we want to see. Okay, so he's relying on... Oh, Jesus, that's 2 Mirror Reapers. His one Jackhammer is on cooldown right now, so he's gonna have to rely on Whiplash and Rocket Riding for movement. Okay. So, okay, but he played that right. He played that right for sure. One thing that's really nice about the default marksman over the slab is that the default marksman is really good at clearing out mind flares. It's not so good at clearing out, like, you know, Mirror Reapers or Virtues or Providences or Insurrectionists, but it's really good at clearing out mind flares. So he definitely made the right play there, doing, like, you know, a double fast coin, which is what you see him do. He tries to get back onto the map using the backblast first of all, and yeah, he does a double fast coin to get some extra damage on these mind flares. Yeah, so he definitely made all the right plays here. I want to know how those Mirror Reapers died, though. I think okay. Here is what makes Mirror Reapers such a dumb and, like, polarizing enemy. So first of all, right there, what I'm about to bring up is happening. And right here, what I'm going to bring up right now is happening. This Maurice is just pelting this Mirror Reaper with a bunch of projectiles, and because he's on fire, he's taking 1.5 times extra damage. So he's just deleting this Mirror Reaper for free. And this doesn't happen every time. If this Maurice wasn't here, this Mirror Reaper would be 3 times more of an issue. But because this Maurice is here, he's not. So Mirror Reaper is just, like, you know, such a polarizing enemy on high-level Cybergrind. For this reason, I think, yeah, that Mirror Reaper died because of that. This other one is probably going to die for the same reason. No, okay, he died because of the Maurice beam explosion. Yeah, and then now we're back to where we were. Yeah, that's going to be a video. The Maurice helps you. I'm very excited about that video. No, they did take a buff from that. The only thing that were nerfed was nail damage and saw damage on them. It's funny, Girls Day 134 trillion. We've been at it for eons. By the way, have you heard of this unofficial Ultrakill pre-ramp Android port? It's very cool and fun on mobile. I've heard about it. I'm not gonna try it personally, because my phone can't handle that. My phone is like 8 years old. But do you have any principles that should always be followed during Cybergrind games? Definitely. I would say slide hop a lot. You never want to be walking on the Cybergrind. You want to be slide hopping, or and just mainly being in the air is like the most prominent thing. Slam jumping is also great. You can use enemies like Maurice as like a hook point almost where you're going, because it's like a very stagnant enemy. It's not very risky to push in him, because if he tries to kill you, you can kill him back with parries. You also generally don't want to be standing directly next to a Cerberus for too long. That's definitely true. You definitely don't want to slam storage jump all the way up to the top of the map, like almost ever. That's just going to get you killed from all the most threatening enemies, like, stalkers down on the map. They're going to sand enemies, and then mind flayers teleport up to you. Swords machines, virtues, providences, they can follow you, and they can shoot you from anywhere on the map. It's just not worth it. Why is Slab Marksman better for other things? Default one for mind flayers? Yeah, so here, this is an easy wave. One of the things that makes the Slab Marksman really nice is that it doesn't discriminate between enemies which have heads and enemies that don't. So actually, let me try to find a... Well, I guess this works. So Maurice, right? He, for instance, Virtue would probably be a better example, but Maurice takes extra damage from slab coins because slab coins don't really discriminate between the enemy having a head or not. And Maurice's head doesn't actually count as a head, it counts as his body, right? So since coins normally do locational damage, like with, default shooting, they basically get most of their damage from being able to hit an enemy's head. And the default marksman will do like no damage to this guy. So normally you can 3-tap Maurice, right, with a slab marksman. If you take a default marksman, which is what Equinox is using, right, and try to do something similar, you'll get literally like none of that damage. So enemies like Insurrectionists, they don't have heads. Hideous Masses, they also don't have heads. Mirror Reapers don't have heads. Gutter Tanks don't have heads. Powers do have heads, actually. Virtues, Providences don't have heads. So a lot of extremely threatening enemies on the Cybergrind do not have heads, which means that the default marksman is not as good at clearing them out in large groups, right? So you can get double value with split coins on them, right? But you're only getting a fraction of the value that you would get if you were to set a Mirror Reaper or an Insurrectionist on fire and hit them with one really large damaging shot that doesn't target, specifically heads, or need to target specifically heads. So that's basically the difference, is that you would use them in different scenarios. Saying gassy things in chat until Broccoli bans me day 69 before 20. You keep getting videos about pre-ranking 1 to 2 every day and 1 to 8. Oh yeah, I actually commented on that person's channel saying like, hey, if you P rank a level with nothing but triple jackhammer, I will give you $6, because they've got like a GoFundMe right now. So I just thought I'd entertain the idea. In CG, Slab Marksman much better for damage. They're both equally as good. They just are used in different scenarios. That's the thing. The Slab Marksman can be used in every scenario, but won't be the better option in every scenario. And the default Marksman can also be used in every scenario, but won't be the better option in every scenario. That's literally it. Almost doxed myself with the first ping? What do you mean? I saw you edited the message. Do you want me to see what you sent? I'm sure it's fine. What is this? Oh. You just now redeemed it. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Are you gonna buy a crate? Sorry, so we had an emo competition, and this is the person who won the competition, so I gave him $5. Okay, so he bought a crate. Or a key, I mean. Are we gonna see what you got? Oh. Well, thank you for sending the video of that. Pro won money and started gambling, yeah. Well, that's nice. I'm glad. I'm really happy. Won $1 million, yeah. I think he meant drones, but I find it funny to imagine storage machines following you with slam storage on top of the map. Is it ever useful to have magnets bounce on any of the bounce pads? No, never really. It's always a nuisance, unfortunately. Powers canonically not having heads have heads in gameplay, but Hideous Masses canonically having heads don't have heads in gameplay. Yep, it's true. Last time I unboxed an unusual. You won 0.02. That's funny. You muted, I'm dumb. Your phone is muted. Stupid idiot. Anyway, we're gonna resume watching Equinox's gameplay. So, one thing that makes high-level Cybergrind difficult, which is actually really funny because it's actually entering this bracket, between the waves of 70 and 90 is what we call like the low density or the wall, because there's like basically the enemies that you want to spawn are like Maurices and Gutterman, right? And source machines and stuff like that, because they give you a lot of style. They're very easy to parry, guard break, whatnot. They give you a shitload of style. If very few of them spawn, that means you have way less easy heals and way less easy style. And basically, in between the waves of 70 and 90, you get a lot of enemies, like special enemies or uncommons, like Virtues, Providences, Powers, Mirror Reapers, Insurrectionists, Mind Flayers, Stalkers, Idols, all these enemies that are extremely deadly. You get more of them than you get the easier enemies, which makes it really hard to finish those levels. But sometimes you'll just get these easy waves with just Maurices and Gutterman, because these waves tend to finish themselves off. Okay, there were those sentries though, and Equinox did not respect the sentries. Nice parry. Rock, is it supposed to show only Twitch chat? Is Twitch chat only showing? No, it's showing both, okay. Yeah, here we also have a very easy level. But I'm sure we're eventually going to get, because I think he got to 82 here. We're eventually going to get a low density wave. And that's what's going to take him out. What are your thoughts on post-fraud CG? Do you like it more or less? I like it less. I mean, I can't really say how good it is because like Radiance is bugged right now and a lot of enemies are attacking without cooldowns. So I can't say for sure. Mirror Reaper Sentry. Oh, and Hideous Masses are also wrapped into that too. So Radiant Hideous Mass because of the idol. Ooh, that was huge. That was an RTC nuke and a red hit. Oh, that was... Phew. Nice. Yeah, I'm waiting for the Mind Flare insert wave that just completely wipes him. It's probably gonna be... Okay, let's put our bets on it now. What do we think is gonna kill him? I think it's gonna be Virtue Power Mind Flare insert. Yeah, I know, what a wave, right? Thoughts on the inflammation? I love the powers. I've always asked for hook points in Cybergrind. I would still prefer for there to be base hook point in some of the levels, but this is fine how we have it now. So that's probably my favorite enemy. Deathcatchers are also really cool, but they're really easy, unfortunately, so they lose a little bit of points for that. Because they only show up when there's like 5 enemies left. It sucks. And then... powers are very annoying because they lag whenever you're behind a line of sight blocker. And what am I missing? And Mirror Reapers are obviously god-awful, so that's kind of my general bottom to top rating. Rad Probs will be included, maybe. Why do I always get RGC nuke when trying to DHB? It can be due to frame rate. What's your average frame rate? Holy shit! Oh my god. Yeah, here's one thing. Providences, their spawn rate is uncapped. That's a bug. They shouldn't be spawning this much. But when they do, and they will... How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. It's stupid. This is bonkers. I think what he was trying to do here, I'll see if he succeeded, but you try to do some coin punches and then have the coins pierce the E-rail shot in between a bunch of enemies. I think he only hit one though. Just sad, but it was a cool attempt. Yeah, and your main defense against them on Cybergrind is the Korajik Jackhammer, and unfortunately it's on cooldown right now. Okay, now it's off cooldown. So he's able to deal with them. Yeah, this is Providence gameplay right now. It's just the safest way to handle them. This is why there was such a huge outrage about like DHBs being removed from the game by accident. Because of that. Like 25 to 30 FPS? Yeah, okay, so double hammer boosts can be frame rate dependent, unfortunately. There is one way that can manipulate it a little bit, and that is if you jump at, basically when you're setting up a double hammer boost like that, when you hit the rocket and you put a core in during the hit stop, during that same hit stop, if you jump during the hit stop before you hit your core, you can usually consistently Have it hit the core instead of hitting your rocket. Jesus. You can see he's already lagging. There's probably a power on that wave. I'd put money on that. But yeah, like if you basically jump after hitting the rocket, more often than not, you'll do a successful double hammer boost. Even if your frame rate is low. Let me actually see. Turn that down to 60. Yeah, see, it's not consistent, but it is better. See? So if you're floating around like 60 FPS, let me see what 30 FPS looks like. It's gonna be horrible. I'm so sorry for those who are watching. Yeah. You can do it. Yeah, you can do it, yeah. So just jump during the hit stop. And that'll usually help. Anyway, let's go back to... Why is my keyboard not working? Actually, let me change my FPS before I forget. There you go. Yeah, there's probably a power on this wave somewhere. Or not. I mean, it might have just been the Maurice bug. Double power. As if told through a premonition. And look at the frame rate. This is what happens when a power spawns. Saved by the bell, though. Here's where D-Marks is nice, though. I'm gonna get a conduction on the power. Nice. What's a Maurice bug? I think how it currently works in the game, does like double checks for like entities in the wave because of how what's it called? Because of how portals work. So basically, when Maurices just like throw a bunch of projectiles out into the aether, it like causes a bunch of lag. I think, not 100% sure, but I've heard it described similar to that. Why is Urfi Nogan considered the ultimate Maurice killer? I mean, Jackhammer is the ultimate Maurice killer. I'll just say it, but it's definitely pretty good. Maurice takes 50% extra damage from nails, and you can basically, since the full overheat burst does 11 damage, you can full burst him down from full to empty. So that's pretty nice. Sometimes I do it. It isn't the most efficient way to clear him. It's very good, but jackhammers are definitely better at it, and so are shotguns. Just way less expensive, you know? Also, this is PB wave. This is the taboo. Pausing during a PB wave? Oh, wow. See, this is... Okay. This is a low-density wave. Do you see this? We've got Idle, Idle, Providence, 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 and we've got Ferryman, Insurrectionist, and Power. And I think there's two more... Is that two more Providences? That's two more Providences. And the reason why this is a low density wave is because so many Providences spawned. There were no Maurices, and there were no Guttermen, no Swords Machines, no Cerberus, right? None of these really nice enemies that can give you a lot of style spawned at all. Which meant that he's going to have a really tough time healing and getting style. Yeah, and he just dies. Because that's the nature of the game currently. Oh my god. I can't stand that. Whatever that song was. The world looks red. That remix was making my ears hurt. What's the Gutterman and Gutter Tank Ultimate Destroyer? Pump Charge Jackhammer for Gutterman. Easily. And then Gutter Tank. Also Pump Charge Jackhammer. I mean, I guess all the Jackhammers really counter the Gutter Tank. Yeah, all of them. No Cliff is already well known. It might also be a bug. But Virtues and Providence use the same... Only one enemy can attack at a time counter, so they can prevent each other from attacking. Oh, okay. That is interesting. It also makes sense, because it would just be obnoxious if they could just constantly attack. But I think right now, since a lot of people were interested in the idea, we will watch my first ever time I played Cybergrind. Or not first ever time. First ever time I uploaded Cybergrind. So we have a couple videos. This is the first time I posted Ultrakill. It was the quote-unquote Ultrakill slot. This is me playing on my MacBook, but my video was called Cybergrinding every hour until I pee myself. And so I made one other video, and I didn't make another video because I thought it would be funny to imply that I peed myself. So yeah, that's the joke. We'll watch this one. But this is like old school Cybergrind. You'll also see that like look at, there's just a giant black box. That's because I'm on my MacBook. This is back when conduction was busted. My god. I'm embarrassed. Conduction is not busted now, no. Conduction is actually more balanced currently. And I was a normie, you know, I was running AAD on nail gun. I think I was running all slabs as well and all hammers. But yeah, this is back when, you know, I thought it was just good to put saw traps down and rely on that. Don't get me wrong, it was good for these waves, but I forget what my PB was. I guess we'll see after. Oh, I think my PB is 50 something. Maybe 59 or 57. Damn, I was trying to do a backblast thing. Wow, I have come a long way, haven't I? This is a year ago. Actually, wait, when did I upload this? July 3rd. Wow, this was like a year and 9 months ago about. All right, well, I think we've seen enough. We'll skip ahead a little bit. Because I want to get to watching my other stuff. This is when Radiant Maurice is here. Crazy Perry. Also, the colors of my weapons are so dumb. Got that rocket launcher though. Pink and black on my hammers is interesting. Was this before they added over 25 spawn wave? Oh yeah, this is. Oh wait, this was before. Came back to the game since Violence came out, and the Jackhammer Church is scaring me. What do you mean it's scaring you? Olaf! My dog is peeking his head into the room. Olaf! Olaf! Olaf can't hear me very well, he's old. Yeah, let me see what I died to. Olaf! Come here. Let's see what it is. Ferryman, Mind Flare. A lot of Ferryman, holy. No way do I die because I just can't rock. Wow. But I don't even know what I was doing. How many hours was I at? I think like 200, maybe. Olaf! What? The hell? Dude. Why are you barking, man? Yeah. Then I think the next Cybergrind video I make is the... Where is it? I think it's Welcome Top... Yeah, Welcome Top 100 now. So this is the gameplay that got me to top 100 for the first time on brutal difficulty. And for this specific... Oh my god, the bitrate is so bad. Can I turn this up? This is not going to affect anything, I bet. It's more eligible. So yeah, this is the gameplay that got me to top 100. I'm just standing on Maurice heads, not even getting good hammer value like that. Though I do know my bread and butter Maurice kills. Oh yeah, this is when I started running ADA, that's right. Let it be known, ADA with the jump saw got me to top 100 multiple times. Let it be known. Is that Malware on 1? Nah. This is when I also started running more of a green loadout. All my weapon variant colors are green. I think conduction, yeah, conduction was still broken at this point. Yeah, we're gonna skip ahead again. I died on wave 79. And yeah, funny enough, for this, the reason why I was recording, because I was recording on OBS, I wasn't recording planning to, like, get a PB. I was recording because I was trying to get footage for the video I'd make after this, or closely after this, called Actually the Gutterman Helps You. Wow, I still do that to this day. I still fuck up the rocket ride. I can't even be mad at myself. I'm not hitting my split coins though. Yeah, everything about this part of Ultrakill was just always parry Maurice. And this wave is easy, right? Because all I'm doing is parrying Maurice over and over again. And then I have these delicious Guttermen sitting here. My style is never dropping below S. Well, except for now, but then it just comes right back up. 79 was top 100? Yes, it was. So many red hits too, yeah. You can tell I'm starting to lag as well, because I'm on my MacBook, right? I was running this on a Steam emulator. Can you believe that? I made videos about Ultrakill on a MacBook using a Steam emulator. Alright, let's skip to the good part. How do I die? Oh yeah, I die in a stupid way. I know I die in a stupid... This wave is easy. If I just kept doing what I was doing, I would have been fine. I think I tried to... No, this isn't the one where I try to do a nuke and I die. Yeah. I tried to do some kind of rocket thing. I forget what. Yeah, and then I die. But yeah. Wave 79. Top 100. This was shocking to me. Swag Fisher. Wow. I know this person. And Infernal. Wow. I was above Infernal for a period of time. I know these people. That's really funny. 6-foot femboy. Okay. Oh my god, Jabril. Wow, you're here. You're a long-time viewer. Holy shit. I don't know if Jabril is still in the stream, but that's crazy. What was I saying back in the day? Never say never, my friend. Oh my god, such a saint. You can do this, fam. My god, I was so encouraging. Patting myself on the back from the past. And then there's this. I got up to top 77. I think this was post-revamp? We'll see very quickly. No, this was still pre-revamp. And my loadout is hideous. Yeah, and here I'm just about to beat the wall. I'm panicking, dude. It's just shit I still do to this day, though. Oh yeah, I'm in a call with friends. Cute little chargeback. Dude, I was panicked the hell out.
I'd be just fine.
How do I die? I think I die due to a hideous mass projectile. Oh, I died because I get stuck on a hideous mass. Yeah, there. I was trying to slide, but it did a slam. Yeah. Also, Jesus Christ, what is that recommended video? Yeah. And I don't get to show, I guess, but yeah, I was top 100 again. What is the CG brutal world record post fraud? I think it's like 120. I don't know. I don't know. Can't say for sure. And yeah, actually the gutter tank helps you. Classic. Actually, the gutterman helps you is right here. So this is like the first, like, most viral video I made. Such a dumb video. I love it though. Hate how you can get stuck in Hades Mask, so do I. You were so wholesome 100 Reddit gold. Yes. Man, I haven't watched a lot of these earlier videos. Oh yeah, Neuron Activator, this one. Holy, this one was a classic. This is why my ADA loadout is called Neuron Activator, is because of this video. It's so dumb. It's just really lame clips of me hitting conduction. This is so bad. I think this one's a good conduction clip, though. Yeah, because of all the coins and shit. Oh, this one's pretty good, too, I think. Just good damage. Yeah, the song that's playing is called Neuron Activator. Screen shake of a 5-hour player. Yeah, literally. And then after this one, yeah, this conduction loadout is delicious. It's just a remix on Neuron Activator. Oh man, I used iMovie to make these videos. Can you believe that? What the fuck is the sod? Well, what do you mean the sod? Oh man, the old textures. What a throwback. Yeah, this song is called Neuron Activator, and it's a very slow start. It's from Cruelty Squad. Here we go. Yeah, this is when the song picks up. Free electricity. Yeah, this is what old conduction was. Holy shit, look at that. Old conduction used to just melt. That's 110 health worth of Serbs. Just melt that shit instantly. This is what old conduction was. And the beat drop's gonna kill you. It's a reference to the game. These are far better clips of me hitting conduction. Man, I sucked at this game. Yeah, this is me hitting crazy conduction and then still dying. It's just a bunch of biffs back to back. No coins? No, no coins. iMovie was goated. I was recently considering changing my loadout when I found a potential bug. The previous variation keybind also controls the weapon wheel. Yes, it does. It does do that. And I believe that is intended. And then... Sorry, someone was talking to me. I do actually have to go. Hold on, how long have I been streaming for? 2 hours. Yeah, unfortunately, I do have to go right now. I am currently needed impromptu, but mama. Okay, really? Well, if you guys aren't in the Discord already, you should join the Discord through the link in the description. Will I stream later? Not sure, but I will put out an announcement if I will. The voice said it urgent. Yeah, I mean, it's not 100% urgent, but I do need to go within the next 2 minutes. So, Rip just uploaded your thing. Yeah, that's sad. I'm sorry, but hey, I will look at more fraud clips later. So, yeah, I'll be ending stream. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Goodbye. Hopefully YouTube streaming doesn't fail like last time, but goodbye.